Welcome back to my corner of the internet, guys. I am the Lucid Dream, and today's video comes to us from a frauditor who went dark about 6 months ago. We are going to see Vigil Antioch as he tries to cope and explain his absence from YouTube after the downfall of NorcalCopWatch. So if you did not know, Vigil Antioch was a very close friend of NorcalCopWatch, and they were together constantly. I made a video about this back on April 14th, just about a week after I started my YouTube channel, when NorCal got exposed. Now, 6 months later, he's coming back to YouTube and trying to say that he did not know about NorCal's background. Now, you will have to decide for yourself. I personally don't know that I believe that. First and foremost, though, thank you to all of my channel members and subscribers. If you are new here, please consider hitting that subscribe button. I would most certainly appreciate it, and every single time you do, a frauditor cries. Let's go ahead and get into this.
Hey guys, Vigil Antioch here. I haven't posted in quite a while, and it feels so good to be back. A lot has happened in the aftermath of the Dublin Library audit I did with NorcalCopWatch, in which he was arrested for being a felon in possession of pepper spray and soon after outed as a convicted child molester. Now, for the record, I had no idea NorcalCopWatch was a convicted child molester. I would have had nothing to do with the guy had I known that. So NorcalCopWatch was an auditor that lives a few towns over from me. We had hooked up, we'd done some audits, some cop watching together, but other than that, I mean, we didn't grow up together or anything like that. So outside of cop watching and auditing, I really didn't know much about NorcalCopWatch. That being said, I feel like NorCal's involvement has hurt the cop watch and auditing community. And that doesn't sit well with me because I really believe in this community. And I believe in what we're doing, and I believe that we are making changes. I feel like we are modern-day freedom fighters, and our weapons are these tools of the modern age that we're using. And I feel like we're really making changes, and I want to see that continue, and I want to be involved in it. So soon after I post the NorCal arrest video at the Dublin Library, his dirty little secret comes out. And in an attempt to hide his shame, NorCal shuts his channel down and just ghosts everybody. So shortly after that, my video is removed by YouTube for a privacy strike. And a full week after the Dublin Library audit, Dublin Police Department posts a warrant for my arrest. So the police report charged me with PC 415, disturbing the peace, PC 632A, intentionally recording conversations without consent, PC 653M, harassing or threatening phone calls, and PC 148.9, providing false identification or information to law enforcement. And the following is from the police report. Dublin police were called to the Dublin Library due to a fight involving 3 individuals, and pepper spray was deployed. 2 of the individuals were recording inside the library and identified as First Amendment auditors. They filmed a black male, homeless veteran with PTSD, who asked them several times to stop recording him, and then asked the librarian for help. None of that happened. Alameda County Council made this policy, which views the library as a private area and not a public forum. However, they both continued to film near the black male and harass him. A fight ensued between the black male and one of the First Amendment auditors, which resulted in pepper spray being deployed. The defendant refused, that would be me. The defendant refused to stop filming and continued to harass library staff and patrons by calling them names. When officers arrived, the defendant refused to properly identify himself, stating his name was Vigil. He refused to give the name of his friend and the other First Amendment auditor who deployed pepper spray and was placed under arrest for felon in possession of pepper spray. The defendant continued to be uncooperative and deliberately disturb and obstruct the police investigation. The defendant was later identified by his YouTube channel, Vigil Antioch, where he posts videos of recording and confronting law enforcement. The defendant posted the Dublin video on his channel and placed the phone number to the library and the Dublin police station. This resulted in the police department receiving numerous phone calls from the defendant's followers. Those phone calls lasted several hours and involved many callers harassing Dublin PD staff by calling them pigs, bitches, and other vulgar names. So when I appeared in court on this, I was taken into custody immediately. Bail was set at $75,000, and it took 9 days in custody before they would finally view my video of the incident, and all charges were dropped.
While it's entirely possible that charges are dropped, I find it very suspicious that he's waited 6 months to do this. I feel like this would have been something he did immediately if there wasn't more to the story, because waiting 6 months doesn't make a whole lot of sense.
What's that?
What makes you think you can just walk around recording people like?
Oh, because it's.
I don't care what you're doing. You didn't ask me if you can test me. I don't care.
No, that's not true.
Really? So you can just walk around and just record people.
Absolutely, absolutely. It's called freedom of press. Here, let's be quiet.
Freedom of what you mean be quiet?
I said let's be quiet. Us both. It's freedom of press.
Not be quiet. I don't appreciate you walking around with your camera. How do you know what a person's going through? Especially if a person says something to you.
Then don't go in public.
What do you mean then don't go in public?
Yeah, there's no expectation of privacy in public. That's what the law says.
Really?
Yeah. Okay. I'm just trying to educate you, man. That's all.
You trying to educate me?
Well, I mean, if you want to know, you're asking me for a reason, right?
There's like no expectation.
We are in the library.
If there's no expectation of privacy, you got your watch on me and you got your phone on me, right? So
my watch?
What
do you mean?
I don't know. Maybe.
Oh no, it's not recording.
Maybe you can ask Richard Mill.
Richard Mill, who's that?
Yeah, that's a watchmaker.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know where all that is.
Yeah, you don't know.
No, but there's.
Okay, what I'm saying is I don't want you to film me. So how about you respect?
Yeah, I'll try to keep you off the camera. But I mean, if you don't want to, there's cameras everywhere.
I don't care.
Right?
You're walking around purposely with a camera with a fucking boom microphone on it.
Yeah, it's not even plugged in because there's no wind.
It doesn't matter. I don't care, man.
Honestly,
saying, like this disrespectful. Like it's
honestly,
out of line and it's out of
what's
order.
disrespectful is you approaching me when I'm doing nothing wrong.
Did you make an announcement that you were coming in here?
Announcement in a public place?
Yeah, in a
sir.
public place.
If I had to ask,
you're like professionally filming, right? Which means normally like people sign waivers to get filmed.
No, that's not true. That's a misconception. Yeah,
it's a misconception.
Yeah, in public.
Okay, so in public, you're allowed, even though I'm asking you not to.
Absolutely.
You're allowed to like just film me, even though I don't want you to.
That's correct.
So does that mean I'm allowed to do what I need to do to prevent you from filming me?
Who asked them several times to stop recording him, and then asked the librarian for help. None of that happened.
So here's the first reason I don't believe a word that's coming out of this man's mouth. He's already lying and still trying to defend their actions in the library. His and NorcalCopWatch. Why would he be trying to defend someone that he is supposedly not associated with anymore? Again, doesn't make a whole lot of sense.
Well, you can't. I mean,
that means like if I wanted to push your camera away because you're not respectful. It wouldn't be assault if I don't touch you.
Yeah, it would be battery. Actually, it'd be simple battery.
This is part of our personal.
Yeah, if you touch any property,
okay, so it's
and we would defend ourselves. So.
But I mean, we're in a study area.
Yeah, what I'm saying is, so you're allowed to film me, even though I'm requesting that you not film me. Like I'm expressing my discontent with the fact that you're putting your camera on me.
We could still do it. You'd be a dick for doing it.
He's actually like, I know that you're recording.
Yeah,
right?
absolutely.
And he's talking about he's gonna defend himself, but
if you assault me,
I can't defend him, bro. Like you gonna have to worry about way more than your camera if I decide to assault you. Because if I want to assault you, I'm not gonna touch your camera, bro. I'm gonna try to break a bone in your face, right? Now, did you get that on camera?
Yeah.
Anyway,
I mean that's a felony, though, right?
I don't know about it, right? I'm just saying I'm speaking plainly. I don't speak in code, even though people listen in code. What I'm saying is, why is it that you can walk in with a camera and I'm expressly like telling you that I don't want to be filmed, and you're basically enforcing your right? Like you're not disrespectful, and you're saying that there's some type of law that
Yeah, this is public.
Yeah, I mean, if you ask, I don't want to be on camera, then as a favor to you, I would absolutely try to keep you off camera. But
Except he didn't. He uploaded the first video with the man on full view. He uploaded this video with the man in full view. The guy is just a dick. That's all there is to it. Oh, I remember why this video pisses me off so much.
camera. But as a legal standpoint,
like there's cameras everywhere. Do you ever ask them for consent?
right? Yeah, there's cameras everywhere.
But see, there's cameras in places of like business where there's things like.
Well, there's also cameras on every car out there nowadays.
Yeah, but you're walking around with a personal camera for your own personal reasons.
Right, but now, do you know what the Freedom of Information Act is? That any see this is paid for by tax dollars, paid for by you and I.
That any?
What do you mean?
Huh?
I didn't catch
you
it.
stuttering?
No, I said.
Oh yeah, okay.
I said that any of these cameras.
Yeah.
You
oh
can,
damn,
you can,
you like talking above your pay grade, ain't you?
No, you can go. No, it's something I do all the time.
If I was your boss, I would take you and take your camera away from you right now.
We don't have bosses.
Bro, you're done.
You're self-employed.
You're done. You're done. So you just fucking threw your whole organization under the fucking railroad.
How so?
Stupid.
How so?
Okay, so now at least I'm gonna talk to you because at least you're direct. Like, and I respect
this is a public building. Anywhere that's public, we have the right to record. We're actually working on a story about the library. Anybody that we record in here, whether they want us to record them or not, doesn't matter because this is a public building.
Right.
So there's no expectation of privacy. That's actually a law. Glick versus Cunniff. And then there's also Fordyce versus Seattle. These are all case laws, approving case laws that have been won in court about recording people in public setting.
Right.
So like City Hall, we were just over there. Police stations, we were over at the police stations. We were at the county clerk records office. They're all public buildings, you see what I'm saying? Now, you can ask us to not film you, and we try not to film people, but if you come up, like the reason why I came up is because you were talking to him, so I wanted to see what was going on. And just in case anything happens between you two, I have an alternate angle of, like, if there was something to happen, you know what I mean? So,
Hey, how you doing today?
how's it going?
I just had I'm the assistant manager.
Okay,
My name's
cool.
Rosemary.
Hi, Rosemary.
Just had a gentleman report that there was an argument going on.
No, we're discussing the laws and stuff around recording in public.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you do understand you can't record people without
Well,
their permission?
we actually can,
You
man.
cannot.
Yeah, we actually
That's
can.
our policy.
Who asked them several times to stop recording him and then asked the librarian for help. None of that happened.
Well, your policy doesn't matter, man.
Yes, it does.
It's not law.
It is.
It's not law.
It is law.
It's really, ma'am, I've read it.
You
I've
can
read
talk
it.
to county
I've read it. I'll take it
council
if you
then.
like, but
That's
I've read it.
Alameda County Council made this policy, which views the library as a private area and not a public forum.
This is just another example of how mind-blowingly stupid these people are. Obviously, libraries are not public forums. That is fact. They do not meet the criteria for a public forum. That is fact. Libraries can, in fact, restrict civil liberties for the operation of the business. That is fact. Libraries actually possess their own Bill of Rights, which helps protect the privacy of the people in the library. People also hold a First Amendment right to gather information within a library unimpeded. And if a library views filming people while they are trying to do that as impeding their right to gather information, then yes, they are going to restrict filming, because filming has absolutely nothing to do with freedom of the press. As much as frauditors like to say it does, it has absolutely nothing to do with it. They are not mutually exclusive. You can exercise freedom of the press without filming. You can still gather content for a quote-unquote story without filming. You can still be press without a camera. Now, these two are dumber than most, obviously, because why would you do this with a felony record like this guy has? Because eventually this was going to happen. It was inevitable.
Yeah, so policy
You don't
is
have to be filmed.
Ma'am,
if you
we
don't.
do this.
You can tell them
I
you
don't
prefer
appreciate
not
this
to.
threat, and he told me that he can continue filming me if he chooses.
He
and that-
cannot film you.
Ma'am,
Cannot film
with
you.
all
He
due
can-
respect,
You can film anything in the
Yeah.
library.
Yeah.
He can record anything in the library. If you do not consent to being filmed, you tell them that. If they have a problem with that, we can involve the police, okay?
No, don't do that.
You have to consent. Don't have to let you do. I'm being
talking to you.
Involve the police.
Wait a minute. You just said that if I touch your camera, it's an assault. You
Yes,
want-
that is
Absolutely,
assault.
it's
You're not
battery.
allowed to
So
put your
if she's
hands on
telling
me.
you
He's
that
not
there's
giving
something
you
that protects
consent.
me,
But that doesn't mean that you are allowed to assault me.
He's not gonna insult.
Well, he just
No, he asked a question, ma'am. See, she's coming in the middle of this, not knowing what's going
If
on.
he tells
Ma'am,
you
you
not
work-
to
you work
film
here?
him,
You
I
work
just
here?
introduced myself. I said I was the assistant manager.
assistant manager. Okay.
Okay.
I would suggest that you reach out
I don't
to
need
who.
your suggestions, thank
Okay.
you. If you don't
Wow.
consent to be filmed,
This is
you
why
don't
we come and
need
do
to
it.
be filmed, okay?
That was,
She's trying to say-
like, that was my
He does
first.
not
Yeah,
consent.
she's inciting a riot right now. Is
He
what
does-
she's doing.
I'm not. He
Yeah,
does not
she's
consent. I'm protecting
incorrect.
this
Excuse me,
gentleman's
ma'am.
rights.
You're trying to talk over me.
I am
It's not
talking
your
over
job
you.
to protect anybody's rights.
Yes, it
first of all,
is.
no, it's
He's
not.
our
That's
patron.
not. That's not.
He's our
I understand that
patron.
absolutely.
Do not film him without
Okay.
his consent or any other
I would do
individuals.
that
Thank
out
you.
of
Suggest you reach out
being
to,
polite.
like,
But you're inciting a riot right now, ma'am. You're horribly misinformed.
If you don't want to be,
He does not.
Yeah, you just, hey brother, you just let us know. We point our camera the other way. Easy as
I'm
that.
not your brother because
Oh, whoa.
the first
We're all
thing-
brothers,
no,
man.
no,
We're all
the first
human.
The first thing I said to you is you need permission from people when you walk by, and then
I
you
did. I
walked around.
didn't. When I heard something,
That's the first
but I
thing
thought
I
you were
said.
on the phone or something.
You
Honestly,
didn't. I was on
I
the
did.
phone.
You do
I was on
not
the phone.
have-
well, you had your laptop open.
No.
You know.
You do not
You
have
walk
permission
past-
to
Lady,
film
go
this
away.
gentleman.
You don't know what you're talking about.
do.
You don't.
I do.
You honestly
So,
don't.
I
You
do.
should reach out to your supervisor because what
I'm
you're.
right here.
Oh,
I'm
you
right
are?
here. So you cannot videotape anybody
Okay,
without their
ma'am,
permission. You can
it's-
take pictures of the building, the books, fixtures,
Okay.
but not the people
Ma'am,
without
this.
their permission.
Can I
We're
talk
not
now?
making this up. County
You
council
stop.
has
You're just
decided
talking over
this.
everybody. You're not bringing anything here. You know.
This is why I absolutely despise Vigil Antioch. He is so ignorant. I mean, this is beyond eating crayons for dinner kind of stupid. This is, I hope he never breeds and inflicts his spawn on the rest of the world kind of stupid. Like, seriously, these are genetics that do not need to be continued.
You know, you're bringing it to the
You-
table.
you don't
This is a
come in here
discussion.
and tell me.
Now, you're her supervisor, right?
Yeah, I am.
Okay, I'd like to talk to you,
So
not her.
What's gonna happen is
Because she's not
I
very
want
polite.
you to film me.
Ma'am,
If
there
I keep hearing
is,
anything,
we do
if I
this
keep hearing about anything
everywhere.
nonchalantly,
Excuse me.
it is gonna be a riot in here. Now, you wanted to talk, you wanted to act, you want to come with all your policies and all your laws. Well, I'm gonna tell you something. When it comes to anything, I don't give a the law.
Why are you getting loud,
No,
dude?
I'm getting loud because it's justified and they know
It's
it.
called
You know
disrupt.
it. So now that I asked you for your permission and you so arrogantly, not only deny me my rights, but now you're talking about things that you and I
These are
both know
your
that if I speak plainly about them, if we're talking about the law, if we're talking about getting police involved, they'll be looking at you first, wondering what the fuck you know about it.
Right.
Right?
Why don't you
Yeah.
make this gentleman?
It's what we
Stop
do.
coming close.
Stop coming close to me, bro.
So just for anyone wondering why the other gentleman was not in handcuffs and was not arrested later on in the video, if you look on the screen, I'm going to slow it down here in just a second, you can very distinctly see the pepper spray before he was even touched. Yes, the gentleman was walking closer to him, but he had not touched him.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Hey, man. Hey, break it up. Come on, man, break it up.
I'm gonna beat your ass.
Dude,
Hey, please stop!
dude.
Please!
Hey, break it up.
Stop! Stop!
Wow.
Both of you, stop!
Somebody needs to call 911.
Stop! Separate! Stay, please separate. Back. Are you alright?
Yeah, she's in.
Please separate.
Wow.
Just stay back.
Stay back. You all right, brother? Oh,
Someone
man.
better call the police.
Yeah.
Did you spray something?
Someone better call
Yeah.
the police right now.
Wow.
Take pictures.
Yeah, I will. Where is your phone?
I don't know.
Oh, yeah, fair.
Take pictures of everything. Take pictures of it.
You're a rock star, my brother. Yep. Here, come here, George. Have a seat, man.
Where's my phone at?
I don't know. 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 I
Ma'am, you started this. Yeah.
Absolutely did.
Where's my phone at?
I don't see it, G.
Well, it's somewhere. Here it is. Wow. Look at what these people did. All you employees here, you should be ashamed of yourself. You guys did this.
They should be ashamed of themselves.
You guys did this.
You should be ashamed of yourself for talking about anything.
You escalated, man.
Yeah, you are the problem here, lady.
You should be ashamed of yourself.
In a library.
You will be accountable, held accountable.
Yeah.
I think we all know who was actually held accountable. The people who actually started the shit. I am going to have to request the incident report because I am curious about the charges on Vigil Antioch. He says they were all dropped. I don't believe a word that comes out of his mouth. So I'm going to have to verify for myself.
I got natural water.
Did you find your phone yet? You got it?
Are you guys calling the police or not? Are you guys calling the police or not? Thank you so much. I was assaulted. Oh, I'm not calling the police. Oh, I'm agitated. I was just assaulted. I was just assaulted. She said I'm agitated. Hey, she said I'm agitated. No shit, I was just attacked. That you guys provoked the attacking.
Absolutely.
All you guys are witnesses to what happened.
You notice how nobody's responding to you? Because they know you're wrong.
Wow. Hey, am I bleeding anything?
Yeah.
Am I?
Yeah, a little bit in the forehead.
Yeah, he got me a couple of good times. There he is. Way to jump in and help.
Me? I don't want to start swinging.
Both of you guys stand over here.
Huh?
Both of you stand over here.
Whoa.
Stand over here. Do you need medical
Cool
attention?
jet. He does, yeah.
Okay, fantastic. Just stand over here.
Okay.
I'll work with you in just a second. As of right now, you're the one with injury, so stay right here for me. We're not.
Okay.
The black man over there, he's the one that attacked me.
The black man right over
Right there, straight ahead.
Stay this way.
Straight ahead.
Did we get her name yet? Get them.
Alright, you guys, can we go step outside?
Yeah. Can I get medical attention?
Yeah, you can.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You make sure you don't have any weapons on you.
No, I don't.
No, I don't want to
Make
pat
sure you
them.
have any
Whoa, whoa, why are you...
touch me?
Hang on,
What are you touching me for? Hey!
We got called because there's a battery.
That's
Don't
his...
touch
Sure
me!
that you don't have any
Don't
weapons
touch
on
me!
you.
Sergeant! Sergeant!
Put your hands behind
Yeah, let him go.
For what?
Put your hands
What crime have I
behind you.
committed?
We're trying
What
to
crime have I
make-
committed? What crime have I committed?
You're being detained.
For what crime?
For what crime?
For what crime?
Are you involved in this?
I'm just here
Is this
recording.
guy involved? Any pepper spray?
I didn't do anything.
Who's the person that pepper sprayed?
Don't search me. Do not search the CJ.
Yeah, we have everything on video. We'll show it.
Okay, you want to show it right now?
Well, let's handle everything and then we'll take a look in just a minute. All right. Well, I want to see how this goes down. I don't want to stop recording.
Right now, here's the deal.
How about this? Give me his camera and I'll show you mine. That way we have a camera rolling.
Whose camera has the pepper spray into?
Both. probably mine's probably got a better view as he was the one.
Okay, then show me yours.
Okay, let me get his phone from him.
Listen, this is how
I just want to keep a camera rolling.
Right
Is your
now-
camera rolling?
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
Right now, you could be detained, okay? I'm trying to work
For
with you.
what crime can I be detained for?
I'm trying to work with you.
Well, I just want you to tell me.
I'm trying to, because one of you pepper sprayed him.
Okay, not
Okay?
me.
Says you.
Right.
Okay.
Absolutely says me. Do you
In
have
a
any?
minute, we're going to find out who it is. okay?
Sure,
I don't know whether it's you
Well, I
or
mean,
not.
do the investigation first before you start detaining people, right?
Well, no, you detain. And then
Well, I
you
mean,
do your investigation.
hasn't he already admitted
Because-
that it was him?
Did this guy admit that he pepper sprayed?
He has pepper spray on him.
Okay, and he admit that he is the person that pepper sprayed?
I haven't answered any questions.
Right.
Do me a favor. If you have video, could you please show me?
Can I take his camera so I can keep a camera rolling? That's all I,
I
want
don't
to
really
do.
care about his camera.
Well,
If you
I
have
do though.
evidence of a
That's,
crime
I know
and
you
you'd like
don't,
to
but
show
I
me,
do.
would you like
I
to prove his
would. I would
innocence,
just
or
like
would you
to
like
keep
to
one.
not prove
See,
his
the thing
innocence?
is, here's the deal: is if I shut this camera off, it's no longer recording to show you. I can't show you and record. So if I could just get his camera, which is probably recording anyway.
Why don't you just put your camera over there? In a minute, nobody's going to be filming, okay?
All right. Why is that?
Why don't you just cooperate
I'm
with us?
honestly, this blew my mind. I'm trying to.
Why
work
don't you
with
tell me what
animated.
happened?
You know, I don't want to. This is his deal. You know, I'll show you the video. Absolutely. Okay. I don't want to say anything other than that.
Okay. Would you like to show me the video then?
Yeah, I guess so. Hopefully he's running. You can't get his camera?
He's already a suspect in a crime, so he's going to be taken out.
Okay, well I'm just gonna keep rolling then.
Well, why don't you help me out?
Because I don't want to stop
Is your
recording.
friend innocent or is he guilty?
I don't know.
Do you want to?
In my
help him
opinion,
out?
was my opinion. I do want to.
Okay,
But
so if he's innocent,
I
why
don't
don't
want
you-
to stop rolling.
Okay.
This is the whole
If he's
reason we're
innocent,
here.
why didn't you show me the video?
I would love to. I would love to.
If you step towards me again.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. I didn't mean to.
That's
I'm
the
just.
second time you
I
took
feel
your
like
left
people are
hand.
like.
That's the
behind
second
me.
time you took your left hand and started reaching towards my gun.
No, no, not at all, sir. Okay, let me give you 6
Well,
feet.
I'm sure
How's
your
that?
video is going to show that
Yeah.
as well as mine. Okay?
But I
So,
would just like to.
Why don't you do yourself a favor and us a favor? Why don't you show us the video?
Okay, let's do it. All right, I have to stop my video now, guys.
What's your partner's name?
What's his name? I can't give you.
What can I refer to him as?
Good citizen. You know our deal, man.
Flag T-shirt. How about that?
Yeah.
Okay.
He'll answer to anything.
Because your camera didn't actually follow.
Right. His may have.
That
Right.
would be a great
Yeah.
piece of evidence for us to review.
Right.
Because based on just the audio and not actually seeing the
He's got his
approach.
camera rolling, but he's not cooperating. He won't give it to me to see.
You want to show him? Mine's rolling. I mean, it's your call.
Let out of handcuffs. I'm a victim of a crime.
Yeah, he really should be let out of handcuffs by now. Come on, you guys saw that at least it.
Here's what I'm seeing from this video, because at that point where
Why don't you check their cameras? Do your investigation. Check their
we
cameras.
don't have access to their cameras.
You don't have access to their cameras.
Correct.
Crime was just committed in the building. You don't have access to their cameras.
Yeah, they have cameras, huh?
We're the police department.
I didn't think of
They're
that.
the city. They have their own cameras. We don't have instant access to it.
Okay, what am I being detained in handcuffs for?
To determine if it was a mutual fight or if you were attacked. If you were attacked and it wasn't mutual, then yes, you're a victim and you're going to come out of those handcuffs. However, based on just his video, because his video doesn't follow the initial attack, right now we can't tell if you guys attack each other at the same time or if he just.
You're choosing to not look at their video cameras.
Well, you know, it would really help if you would show us yours if you have the video.
Mine's in my hand. Can I be let out of handcuffs? Yes or no? For what reason am I being held in handcuffs?
Because you are potentially a suspect in an assault.
In a
So you
violent
think
assault.
I'm
Yes.
a suspect in assault.
Even taking the assault out of the equation, he is also a felon in possession of pepper spray. Again, why would you do this with the record that he has? Stupid doesn't even begin to describe it. What I find really funny about this entire situation is this entire video has Vigil Antioch defending NorcalCopWatch 100%. If you are trying to disassociate yourself from him and from what he did, why would you repost this video? That makes absolutely no sense.
We
can help
are
yourself.
we are investigating.
You can help yourself help us if you show us the video. But right now, your partner's video isn't showing the whole incident. The most
witnesses here. What they say?
the best piece of information that we have is going to be on your camera. So if you want to help
From my point of view, you're going to be able to see me and him at the same time.
I don't know what your camera shows.
So when
Are you facing your camera towards him?
Yes. So when someone
So
records,
that seems to me like that would be the best information and the best evidence that would help you.
well, if I can get released out of the handcuffs, I will show you my video camera.
He's the one hand. How else are we
How are
gonna
you
do it?
checking my identity?
Checking his identity right now.
How are you checking my identity?
They can come back with that. They're,
How would you be checking my identity? What's the secret? Why do you guys have to be like this? She's not answering the question.
Why you didn't ID?
Law enforcement database. What, by facial recognition, fingerprints, what?
That's all possible.
I don't know, it's all possible. We're looking through law enforcement database.
I mean, I'm rolling, but I mean, how else are they gonna show your camera without your
So
hands?
they're checking my identity to see what, if I'm a criminal, if I have warrants, so that way I can go to jail. Is that what you're looking for? Because how does that determine whether I'm a victim
You know
or an
what?
assailant?
You could put him in the back of a car.
Wow.
There's no
This-
reason, if he's a suspect in a crime and possibly a violent crime, while we wait to determine what's going on.
I can't believe that. I mean, you're the victim.
They should be coming back with that.
100%.
I'm just asking a question. How are you guys running my information? How do you know who I am?
Hey, we're interested in getting to the bottom of the crime.
And I've already told
The
you,
best
I'm
evidence
willing-
that we have is...
I'm willing to show you my camera. I just said that.
How else would he show you? Handcuffed. How is he gonna show you the video?
Is give one of our deputies a pass.
His unlocked phone. No way in hell. I wouldn't do that either.
People do it all the time.
Would you? Let me see your phone. Hand me your phone and unlock it.
Don't be ridiculous.
I mean, what's the difference? Because you're a law
People do
enforcement
it
officer?
all the time.
Because you're a law. Well, dumb people. I wouldn't do that. You wouldn't do that.
Do it all the time.
Yeah. I guess you and I aren't those people, though.
I'm willing to show you guys the footage from my camera. Just take me out of the handcuffs. I'm not committing any crimes here. This is insane.
Can I get everybody's name and badge number while we're just standing here? Sea Shepherd, what's your badge number?
Shepherd badge 1419.
How about you?
Chadwick badge 2592.
Thank you. Right here.
Gene Zedlitz, badge 1625.
Zedlitz? Okay, cool. Thank you. And who's, it's 3 stripe, huh? I'm so blind anymore.
He's a sergeant. Griffith. You don't need to ask him. He's a-
Griffith, okay.
Not right this way, sir.
Is that, are you guys ready?
I think, let me go, if you want to stand by here, let me go see what the status is on it. I'll come back, so we can at least get back.
Yeah, I can't even believe it.
I am not, so I probably want primary the
Yeah.
this and that.
Yeah, I don't know how they expect you to show your
I told him I'm willing
your
to show
video.
my camera footage.
Yeah.
And we'll take that.
Do you want to see my camera footage? Yes or no?
Yeah, we're gonna get the person who's taking primary in this case to come inside.
Shift change.
No, it's not shift change yet.
I'm just teasing.
No way to get these handcuffs off. They're really
Based on the information we
The
have,
other guy that attacked me is not in handcuffs right now. He's outside, not in handcuffs.
because based on the information. that
Wow,
we
is he? This guy's not even in handcuffs. Wow. Unreal.
You're more than welcome to film. No issue.
Yeah.
He's a little agitated after what
Oh,
happened.
I
Would you
understand.
mind just stepping back a little bit?
I'm trying to hear.
Just
I
so
wanna
he doesn't
hear.
get more agitated. We don't want any more
Well, I
problems.
mean, I don't care. He's already hurt somebody. I mean, why is he not in handcuffs?
Because he just got pepper sprayed.
But he is.
We have to.
Why is he in
Did you get pepper
handcuffs?
sprayed?
What? He got fucking socked up. this guy fucking attacked him.
Well, I don't know what happened. I just
Well, I mean,
came here.
you got him in handcuffs, but not him?
He got pepper sprayed, so
Wow,
they're giving him an opportunity
this is
to
unfucking real.
decontaminate from the OC spray.
Right, without handcuffs, right.
I'm just telling you.
And I'm just videotaping it. You telling me.
Nobody's
that's all.
nobody's saying you can't do that.
Name and badge number?
Marini 2254.
How about you? Name and badge number? Name, was it? I can't see because you got your strap over it. There we go. CODDE.
Just do us a favor. We just don't.
Yeah, I'm right here. I'm good right here.
That's fine. We
Yeah,
just
that's
don't
good.
want you coming any closer. We don't want
Yeah.
anybody else to get
Okay,
agitated.
yeah.
Clearly, that's what happened. That's how we ended up here today. So.
Look at this. Wow, unbelievable. I cannot believe.
So it's the people who work here have given a statement saying that I was the aggressor.
Well, fuck them. They don't know nothing. They don't know nothing. The aggressor, it's all on video.
I'm giving him my phone. This is my property. I'm surrendering this to him. That's fine. Go ahead. You can stop that. Go live.
Okay.
Go live on Facebook or on YouTube.
Let me see. Hey, you know what?
No,
Just
you
optics wise, you know how bad it looks that you have him in handcuffs and him not?
Well, based
after
on
the
what he
brawl that we just
Well, see, we weren't
recorded.
here when it happened, so we have partial video of the incident that you have. And we
Can
have
you go live on mine? Or
Yeah,
or
yeah.
on yours? So based on what they're saying that the witness statements from the people who work here.
From who? The
people who-
woman in the red dress?
Yeah,
the
people who
insider?
didn't want us in here recording in the first place, who have a biased opinion on us.
Right.
Those people gave you statements, and you're taking their statements. I've asked you to look at the footage from inside the lobby. You guys chose not to. You've looked at his. You said it's inconclusive. You want to see my footage?
I don't know how that footage was inconclusive.
Yeah.
At all.
We already discussed it, and you agreed with me.
But I mean, I absolutely didn't agree. I see that guy who's not in handcuffs advancing.
Hold on. Now that the camera's rolling, your story is changing because we had a very cordial conversation over
Right.
here. And you agreed
How
with-
so did my story change?
you
Maybe we're
agreed with me
misunderstanding.
That the camera didn't catch the initial assault.
Absolutely
So based
didn't,
on the
yeah.
video, we can't see who assaulted who first.
But you can see this guy being hyper aggressive, disturbing the peace of everybody in here, breach of peace, and advancing steadily in an aggressive manner towards him. He had every right to defend himself. I don't understand what capturing the pepper. We all know pepper spray was sprayed.
You said the deal. If you want to let me talk or not, you can ask me questions. You don't want to let me talk. So, I've already explained it to both of you. I'm not going to explain it again right now, just because for your live stream. Okay?
No, we're not live.
No, you've already explained that you are. So.
What's your code, G?
It's okay. Don't even worry about it.
I do the nose?
Just don't even worry
No.
about it. No, just don't even worry about it. They're gonna do what they're gonna do. So.
I'm gonna go live then.
they can
So if you're joining right now, yeah, NorcalCopWatch was assaulted. We're at the Dublin Public Library and was, I mean, outright assaulted by a patron here in the library. And they're gonna arrest him. They have him as the aggressor. And it's all this woman right here. It's all this woman's fault. This uneducated one. Shh.
We do not consent to be filmed.
Oh, I don't need it. Yeah, you're
Imagine living such a meaningless, worthless existence that this is all you have in life. Just this. Pathetic doesn't even begin to describe these two. Vigil Antioch in particular. He's going to go back to the library the next day, so he says, just to harass these people because he has nothing else in his life. I am very curious what his criminal background is going to come back as. I will let you guys know.
need it. Yeah, you're public employees. No, we have a right. Okay, I'm never gonna stop ever. I'll be here tomorrow too. Okay, write it down for me in case I forget. Because you've said it so many times.
This officer won't even educate this woman.
Right, tell them. Come
Right now,
on.
she's busy.
If nothing else comes out of this, we'd love for her to be educated because she caused this entire fiasco. Yeah, this woman just incited a riot in this library over this. Wait till you guys see this. This one's gonna be outrageous.
I've been in handcuffs
So-
for over 40 minutes.
Yeah. NorCal's here in handcuffs.
I was the one assaulted.
He was straight up assaulted. And here's the guy that assaulted him is outside here, not in handcuffs. And they're basing this on the librarians. Look, and here's a guy that assaulted him over here, not even in handcuffs. Unbelievable. I just can't even believe it. So yeah, they're going to arrest him, it sounds like. So I want to go back in here because I want to get some information from George. It sounds like they're going to transport too. It's not going to be a site release even. Over defending yourself with pepper spray. It's another lawsuit, my brother.
What's that? Well,
This is clearly
So do you want
clearly
me to contact anybody, set up a bail, anything like that? Start a GoFundMe.
Mr. Costa, was it?
He's not gonna.
Okay, I see your ID in the car, no big deal.
See my ID in the car?
Yeah, it looks up on Cal Photos, the law enforcement database. Yeah, that's not a big deal. So you are going to be under arrest for felon in possession of pepper spray, okay?
What?
A what? Felon in possession of pepper spray.
Felon in possession.
Possession of pepper spray. You're a convicted felon.
A convicted felon?
All right, let's get him out of here. Let's not.
Is this your stuff, sir?
Look it. That is, he's in possession of my stuff.
Yeah, I'm taking this stuff. Sir,
I've surrendered my stuff to
sir,
him
that's mine.
already.
Dude,
Hey, I've already surrendered my stuff to
you
him.
guys have all seen this. He surrendered his stuff to me. Now he's going to take my property.
Backpack after I make sure there's nothing illegal in it.
It's my property now.
This is evidence.
I've already surrendered my property to him.
Yeah, but that
These
was evidence
guys,
'cause it was
you
part of-
guys are clowns. This is a goddamn travesty what's going on here. This is wait till you guys see this video. Run, cowards. Kick rocks. Split dick. Yeah, get. Unreal. Go ahead, sir.
I'll let you go first.
No, I want to get the closing scene though. Yeah, I want to get the walkout. That's everything.
Yeah, I don't believe a single word that he says. He waited 6 months to release this video. Instead of disassociating himself immediately with NorcalCopWatch, he waited 6 months to do it. And in the same video that he's saying that he knew nothing about NorcalCopWatch's background, he reposts a video of him doing nothing but defending NorcalCopWatch. They certainly seem a lot closer than brief associates in this video to me. This is not the first time they were together. In fact, they were together many, many times on many different occasions. They were friends. No matter what he wants to say now, they were, or still are, friends. We don't know what goes on behind the scenes, but it is incredibly suspicious that he waited 6 months to do this. This whole video just seems like it was smoke and mirrors to explain his disappearance, but again, I don't believe a single word that comes out of his mouth. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Please like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you would like to see, and I will catch you on the next one.